This is Dr. Jayesh Panchal from Genesis Plastic Surgery and Medical Spa in Edmond, Oklahoma. And I've got Pamela over here. She's just approximately around 3 months after she had a surgery on the face. It's an extended deep plane facelift, which is a facelift utilized to correct the central part of the face, create a jawline, lift the cheek bones up, and then at the same time do a procedure on the neck, like a neck lift called cervical platysmoplasty, where I tighten up the muscle over here, did some liposuction, tighten up the fascia over here to the deep plane zone, and create the result. And we're going to interview her and see what she thinks about the results of this procedure, how it was done, and how much difference it made in her life. So Pamela, first and foremost, thank you very much for choosing Genesis Plastic Surgery and Medical Spa. And I appreciate your trust in giving your face to someone else to change it. It requires a lot of trust, I know, it's difficult to let go. And so that you did that and gave that trust to me, I appreciate that very, very much. So it's nearly been 3 months and you had this procedure. Tell me, first and foremost, did you have this procedure, were you put to sleep until anesthesia for this procedure, or was it done any differently?
No, there was not general anesthesia. I've had that on several bunionectomy and appendectomy and whatever. No, there were several medications first thing that morning to relax me.
Yes.
Don't remember a whole lot about getting here. That's why I had a driver.
Yes.
But when we got here, then apparently there was local anesthesia. Don't remember any of that. I was totally relaxed and comfortable, and I guess I just went to sleep.
Good. And did any time during this procedure, which took approximately 3.5, 4 hours, you came at 7:30, you finished around 11:30, 12 o'clock. Anytime you did feel like, oh my gosh, this is hurting me, or I'm uncomfortable?
Not aware of a thing. No.
You have any memory of what happened, what we said?
No.
Or terrible thing we said about you?
No.
No. I wouldn't do
I
that.
should have had a recorder, but no, I didn't.
Okay. And so now we went home. Did you notice that? How long was the swelling on your face? Did you have? Was your face swollen like a football next day, or anything at all, or would you look like?
Well, I had the neck wrap
Yes.
that you all gave me that you wear for the first few weeks or whatever. So I felt like Bob Marley in the Christmas
Yes.
shows or whatever. I don't know about so much about the swelling. What I really remember was the numbness.
Yes.
When day 6 after the surgery, I had the surgery. I took a pain pill before I even felt pain.
Right.
Then I decided I wasn't in pain, so I didn't take any more. I just took ibuprofen.
Right.
I did that for a few weeks. But the first thing I noticed on day 6 after the surgery, my whole face was numb. And I was like, what have I done? Day 8 after the surgery, I just touched the above my lip and I went, I can feel that. I went, it's going to be okay. It'll come back. And so little by little, just, all the way across there, the feeling has returned.
And so now that 3 months have gone by and you made this choice of having this surgery, put your trust in us, what do you think, how the results turned out as compared to what you thought, or what you wanted to be changed, what goals you had set for yourself, for your face?
Well, I come to your facility for my facials with Stephanie, and she had asked me some time ago, what do you want to have fixed or whatever? And I went, I want to get rid of the jowls, and I'd really like to do something about my neck. And she said, there's a facelift that will do that. And I went, okay. You took, 10, 12, 15 years off my neck. The jowls are gone. I just, now when people go, here, take a picture, I'm like, I'm ready. So I don't know, I'm a pretty upbeat, positive person anyway, but it has been a boost to my confidence.
Yes.
At 71 years young,
yes.
We tend to be kind of invisible.
Yes.
Out there, but I feel like I'm not looking like I'm 71 years young.
Good job.
So
yes.
I couldn't believe the difference. I'm wearing V-necks again and,
yes.
and wearing my pretty little necklace. So yes, I'm doing very well.
All right. Well, overall, how was your experience in Genesis? Would you recommend this procedure to other people, to have an look and aesthetic, a full facelift?
again, having been through general anesthesia and being able to do something pretty substantial without the general anesthesia, I think is a huge boon to business, because
Yes.
I think there's a recovery of that,
Correct.
regardless of any surgery. So I think that's a real blessing. Your staff, you and your staff have been wonderful. I did look up your credentials. I was very pleased with what I saw and the number of years that you've been in practice and everything, and recommendations from Stephanie that here does my facials and other people I talk with. We have a good friend in common who did this with you several years ago, and she said, "Oh, he will take care of you," and she was absolutely right.
Thank you.
Now, you told me before the surgery
Yes.
that at the end of the week I could go to Walmart.
Yes.
Well, that's the closest grocery store to my house.
Yeah.
So I go to Walmart about once a week, and I was able to do that.
That's fantastic.
You told me on week 2 I could go out to dinner. We went to dinner with friends, another couple, and while we know each other well, I hadn't seen her before the surgery, and I couldn't stand it. About 3/4 of the way through dinner, I said, "By the way, I have to tell you, I just had a facelift." And she went, "I thought you looked well rested." And I went, "Bingo! That's exactly what we were aiming for, was well rested."
That's good.
But it was so funny that that was what popped in her head. And you said at the end of 3 weeks I could go to formal dinners or whatever. Well, it was more than 3 weeks, but I went to a formal dinner last week, and nobody knew that I'd had anything done.
Excellent.
You know, so not really much downtime, just the first week or two, and I felt self-conscious. Nobody that saw me knew anything.
Correct.
Or could tell really any difference. So I'm very pleased with the results, and I would just, you are very competent. Thank you for sharing your
Thank you
skills
very
with
much.
all of us.
All right. It was a pleasure to meet you, and thank you for your business, and thank you for your trust. We appreciate it very, very much.
You're very welcome. Thank you.